I knew I was being replaced. Not suddenly, not dramatically, quietly, in the way you started smiling at your phone, but not at me anymore, in the way you said, "I'm just tired," but somehow had energy for everyone else. And the worst part? I stayed. I stayed. Even when I started feeling like an option in a life where I used to be the only choice. I told myself I was overthinking, that love changes, that people get busy, that not everything means something. But deep down, I noticed the shift. You stopped reaching for me first, stopped telling me things, stopped choosing me without me asking, and I hated myself for noticing. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I started trying harder. I became softer, more understanding, less demanding. I laughed at things that hurt me. I stayed quiet when I felt ignored. I convinced myself that loving you meant needing less. But that's the thing no one tells you. The more replaceable you feel, the more you try to become irreplaceable. And somehow, that only makes you disappear faster. And then, I saw it. Not something obvious. No cheating, no confession, no clear betrayal. Just a moment. You lit up, the way you used to with me. But it wasn't for me anymore. And I felt it. That quiet, unbearable realization. I was still there, but I wasn't chosen anymore. And somehow, that hurt more than being left. Because if you left, I could hate you, I could heal, I could move on. But you didn't. You stayed, just enough to keep me hoping, just enough to keep me confused, just enough to make me feel like maybe, if I tried a little harder, you'd come back. So I stayed too. I stayed when I felt invisible. I stayed when I felt second. I stayed when I started questioning my own worth. Because leaving felt like losing you. But staying meant slowly losing myself. And I didn't even realize which one was worse. Until one day, something broke. Not in you, in me. I stopped asking for your attention. Stopped waiting for your messages. Stopped hoping you'd choose me again. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't afraid of losing you. I was afraid of admitting that I already had. And maybe the truth is, I didn't stay because I loved you more. I stayed because I didn't know how to choose myself. Because somewhere along the way, I believed being almost loved was better than being alone. But it's not. It never was. And if you're still staying in a place where you feel replaceable, ask yourself this. Are you holding on to them, or just afraid to finally let yourself go?